Okay, when you are ready, give me a countdown for when you want the timer to start and all that stuff, and we'll get started.
Okie dokie. Yeah, hello there everyone, firesplitter here, and I am gonna play Hello Kitty Cruisers Adventure today. Gonna start right off the bat. It will... let's see here. Yeah. Timer's gonna start when I press confirm here. I was gonna confirm that that is when the start happens. So yeah, we're gonna do a little countdown here. 3, 2, 1. Start the timer. So yeah, hello everyone, it's firesplitter here, and today we are gonna play the category Hello Kitty Cruisers All Adventures. The All Adventures category is basically we're playing through the adventure mode of the game, and the goal of this category is to get 3 stars in each course, which basically requires us to meet the goal up there. We are on this course we gotta collect 10 cupcakes. On the other course we gotta run through 10 gates, and on another course we're gonna pick up a lot of apples. And on one course gonna be a time attack, and we missed a cupcake early on. Thankfully we can go back and pick it up. So this category is quite rough because this game's controllers are really not made for this task. I'm gonna be very honest here. The controls of this game are very... what is the right word? What's the word I'm looking for?
Janky?
Yeah, especially the boat controls, which you can see right here a little bit. Thankfully this is like one of the easier boat courses we're gonna see. At the end of this round we're gonna see one of the most nasty racing tracks I've ever seen. Not because the track in itself is difficult, but because the boat controls are just not really made for the task that we are given. So let's see here, we gotta go through here. I have to drift a little bit so we can take these turns a little bit sharp that we are supposed to, and beautiful. So this course, as you see, we are gonna go through these rainbow gates, and there's the final one, and there we go. So a lot of these missions are gonna be pretty simple, but some of them are gonna be a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna give a little heads up once we get into a more difficult mission, and this one is a time attack. The time attacks are extremely easy, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, as we are speedrunners after all. And this is like the realm of speedrunning, honestly. And we are really playing well here against our own previous ghost. And there we go. The reason why the ghost is not that great is because most of the time when I run this category, I do run it in as part of a category it's called 100%. And in 100% you need to start from a fresh save file, which means that I will like every time I do this delete that. So it's like basically the ghost is like oftentimes just my most recent run of this category, so the ghost is like never really that optimized. And here we are getting to one of the apple courses. We can pick up a lot of apples. It seems very rough, but it's really isn't in this course. Because the apples are gonna respawn each time we pass a new lap, and we are gonna get some more time on the timer. So it's like, most of these courses are gonna be pretty chill, like there's very low chance we're gonna fail. But there is one exception, that's gonna be towards the end of the run. So we're just gonna go here because the apples are gonna return, right? As I said. And we get a lot more time, so it's like super nice. Then we're gonna try to pick up these apples. There's some slippery physics going on here on the ice, which is like a pretty nice touch in this game. It's like one of those things I really did not expect from this game, that they would like take great caution with that. And then we go to the first course. Now we see all different types of courses. There are 4 types of them. There are cupcake courses, there are gate courses, there are time courses, and there are apple courses. And this one is gonna be a cupcake course with the boat controls, which is a little bit not good. I haven't gone too much into detail about the boat controls, but the boat controls is like no thing is really controlled well, but the boat is like in a league of its own, really. Like the boat is like its own level of not good. Now we're gonna have to do a super turn around, and we sadly got a little bit too early. We didn't get the cupcake because like turning with the boat is really not good. So we're gonna break a lot with the boats these courses, like play it safe. And there we go. If you're wondering why there are so many elements on the screen at the same time, it is because of a glitch. It's a very, very annoying glitch, but it's a thing. It's like one of the more infamous glitches of this game that's like pretty well known. There is another glitch that's like a little bit nastier than this one. It's like tied to this glitch, but I hope we won't see that. And that is a glitch that makes it impossible to progress through menus. What is happening is basically that the game ends a race condition because I go through menus so quickly, so that basically the game is taking data without taking away old data, because the new data is there, it doesn't understand the old data is there, so it's like basically putting menus upon menus. It's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty, and one side effect of it that's pretty cool is that there are two music tracks playing at once. You can hear when that happens. It makes the screen look really, really cluttered, but it's like part of the Hello Kitty Cruise experience, I kinda say, because like this game is very, very glitchy. Now it's time for another racing course. I must have played really, really safe in my old run if I didn't want to be this close to walls. And that is because there is a new little thing in this game that was added in one update to it, which is the infamous, yeah, you can see the 8th row ahead of me. It's the infamous, I call it like the 1.0.1 update. It's called that, but it's like very, very not a good thing. Like, we are playing very safe in all of these ghosts. We can see some very safe gameplay, and the ghost won this time, and that's because when we touch walls in this update, the game is basically making us jump up and down. That didn't happen in the past. So in the past, I would take those turns far, far more tighter than I do nowadays, because I would get slowed down if I touch walls. Back in the days, like in this game, like the best strategy to play was like to just hug the walls, but that's sadly not the case anymore. And that's made the game like a little bit more difficult, and like making it so, well, some of the runs are gonna be very difficult to beat, because the old routes were simply a little bit faster. I've beaten most of them, but I haven't beaten my old adventure record yet, because the adventure record is like probably the most difficult one, as that one is super reliant on the old gameplay engine, the old gameplay. But it's definitely beatable, because the last course was pretty nasty. And this is like one of the courses I talked about earlier. It's a little bit difficult because it is an apple mission with a boat. The thing with the apple mission is that the apples are like on very defined routes, but taking very defined routes with a boat with the less than amazing controls is a little bit more difficult than it looks like. It might like look like I'm driving super slow, and well, yeah, I kinda am, but that's because I want to pick up the apples, because it's better to like go 2 laps than to go like a lot of laps and like pick up a couple of apples each time. For a safety perspective, it is like, if you play casually, I would say just go ahead and run as quickly as you can, because you get more time each time you finish a lap. But we are speedrunning, we're not playing casually, so we're trying to beat the course as quickly as possible, so then like the less time spent in the level in itself has some value. But like that boat course took me a while to beat casually, because it's like it's just a really, really difficult course. And this is a cupcake course. This cupcake course is pretty bad as well, because the cupcakes kinda, as you can see, sometimes melt into the background. I have to be super on the lookout for the cupcakes so I don't miss any, because they kinda sometimes look like the things in the background. I haven't missed a cupcake, haven't I? I have to go another lap trying to find the last cupcake. I hope it's early on in the lap so I don't fail this course, but it's probably not known in this game. See here? Nope, we're gonna have to restart. Gonna have to restart. It's fast to restart this way. That was a little bit embarrassing, but like, it points out what I was talking about. The cupcakes are like sometimes really hiding in the background of this course, so it's very, very easy to miss them. I hope that's gonna be the only course we are failing. Let's see here. There is a cupcake up there. A cupcake there. Let's see. We are 5 here. I gotta keep count cupcakes because I do have kind of an idea of where I'm supposed to be on the cupcake counter. Let's see here. There's that one. I think that's the one I missed. Yeah, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you should be fine now. We should be fine now. But let me a cupcake again. Can I go back then because it's probably at the end of the level? Come on, cupcake, where are you? Four, 5. Oh, it's that one. I think that's the one I missed before. Okay, we got it. But yeah, the cupcakes are like really good at hiding. They are hiding in the background. Because they really look like the background sometimes because like yeah they are they melt into the background. There we are, we got it third try at least. I really highlight the problem with this course here, didn't I? Like I missed a cupcake that was like very obviously there, but because it's melted into the background. And that's like one of the many design flaws of this game. Like this game is, I don't know how to explain it. It's a quite unique game. I hope I got that. Yeah, I did. I had the sound effect. So I should have gotten it. Yeah, this game is amazing. with objectives melting into the background. It's like they have camouflage. They have cupcake colored camouflage. I don't know how that is even possible, but it is possible in Hello Kitty Cruisers. There we go. Time for time trial. Time trials are, as I said earlier, a little bit easier. And on this course, we gotta play the boat course, the longest boat course. And it's like one of the most difficult course, in my opinion, in this run. To play optimally. To beat it is like pretty easy. Like the timer is very generous on all of the time trial courses. It's like very generous, and everything that's not time trial is very not generous. I am not sure how they balanced the requirements in this game because like some courses are just like way easier than others. Like the cupcake course is probably the worst one, and that arrow is pointing in the wrong direction. That's very nice. Yeah, there's like so many things in this game they are like not too nice about, like that are like not really that well designed. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Kind of feels like someone's, like a very early game. Someone was like, I don't know what I'm about to say. It feels like a game was like a little bit rushed out. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go around here. I think it's better to just go straight ahead here. Yeah, it is for safety reasons, time safety reasons. So this course time is actually a little bit of an issue. In the past, I would go around, I think, but I think I found it out to be slightly slower. There we go, 50, yeah. Well, it's important that we get it done before the end of the second lap, really, because otherwise it's a little bit slow, because there is a time between those apples, but there is like another thing I can do. At the final turn around there, I can actually go and pick up some extra apples. I do remember that now. which means I can play it a little bit less safe, but I'm still playing it very, very safe, as this is a marathon run, and I've already messed up once, course twice. I am kind of taking some responsibility for that, but I'm kind of blaming it on the muffin camouflage, on the cupcake camouflage. There we go. And it's time for the cupcake hunt D. This is that one. Yeah, this is that one. This is one of the more interesting courses, because we're gonna go and we're gonna pick up all of the cupcakes that's gonna come up as they are coming up. So we're gonna drive a lot into walls. This one of the course I think became better because of the update, because it's easier to turn around when crashing into walls because of the speed of the collision being added. That's to do with how the collision is working. Basically, the collision makes it so that your horizontal speed gets turned into vertical speed. Which makes turning around a little easier there. So it's like one of the few advantages of the new update. And there we go. One final cupcake. Should be around there. Beautiful. So what you're actually supposed to do is you're supposed to go around 2 laps and pick up the cupcakes on the other lap. That's why it's such a generous time. But if I just do what I did there instead, I can like only do it in 1 lap, which takes quite a lot of time. It's also very, very easy, especially after the update, which made turning there a little bit easier. Ooh, no, 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 that was not good. We're gonna have to go back. Do I have time to finish this? I should have, yeah. I hope I have time. No, I don't. This course is... I was gonna say that this course is difficult because there are 2 turns that are really, really sharp and right after speed boosts. We're gonna have to retry this. Because I don't think I have... I think I just barely had enough time to beat it. We're gonna take it a little bit slower here. Make it through these. I was gonna try to go for the very, very cool strat there that's extremely, extremely, extremely fast. But I sadly couldn't pull it off. So we just gotta play it super safe instead. And this is like one of the most difficult courses in the game, by the way. I need to add that. Like even without... Like all of the adventure courses are based on actual courses in the game. And this course is based on the most difficult course in the normal game. Because the boat controls are just... The boat controls are not good. It's like one of those things you have to play it to understand just how not amazing the boat controls in this game is. Because like it feels very irresponsive. And it's like, yeah, it's very, 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 very odd. I kind of sometimes call this game like Diddy Kong Racing. Because like, you know how the hoverboat in Diddy Kong Racing is like a little bit difficult to work with? Like, this is like Diddy Kong Racing, but like not well developed. There we go. So like every single flaw Diddy Kong Racing had, this game has like doubles. Which goes for the hovering boat as well. It's like... Yeah, I think that's like the best way to put it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this game is like... I don't know, it feels like a lot like Diddy Kong Racing to me. That's cool. I really like Diddy Kong Racing. And I kinda like this game too, despite all of its flaws. There's like some charm to most of the flaws in this game that makes it like a little bit more challenging. It's like definitely like in some games when someone plays it well, you are like it's like it looks Like people say, and this is like often true when they are good at a video game, that it looks more difficult than it is, right? But this game is like on the opposite side of that scale. This game is like more difficult than it looks because everything is like so weird with the controls and stuff. Can we please get some apples? Oh god, it's me. I have to hurry here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're super safe. We're super safe. We're taking it slow here, by the way, because normally you're supposed to take 3 laps in this course. The game is like balanced for that, but if we take it slow, like I do, we can beat it in 2 laps, and that saves, once again, it saves significant time. But it does mean that we, at the end of lap 1, are gonna be very short on time. Which we were there, but that's cool, because we basically gonna have time to finish this lap, but that doesn't really matter, does it, if we are just like beating it here before the end of the lap. And now we're gonna go into the last set of courses, the last 4 sets. We're gonna start with the final cupcake hunt, and this one is just like the previous one. We are supposed to like start a second lap, but that's obviously not what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to pick them up here instead. Come on, I just gotta restart. We didn't get the cupcake there. The ball controls, once again, are not the greatest. Okay, now we got it. Now we got it. Let's go to a straight line here, and we got them. It's basically, it's not that we would fail. It's basically it's like faster to realign than to try to. It's faster to try than to realign ourselves. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go, final one. We got it. Beautiful. And now it's time for Rainbow Gates E. This one is actually pretty easy, but this course has a little bit of a problem. It has the same problem as the cupcake course in the Christmas land, and well, I think you all can kind of see what the problem is gonna be possible to be on this course. And that is that these gates can kinda sometimes mesh into the background. I don't know. The camouflage in this game is like its own level of camouflage. We have rainbow camouflage and we have cupcake camouflage. And for some odd reasons, those camouflages are working surprisingly well in the Hello Kitty world. There we go. Got it. It's not as bad, but it's like one gate in particular is very easy to miss. Because of the rainbow camouflage. Like, I don't know how it's possible. But it is possible. It is possible to make camouflage out of rainbows and cupcakes. You just have to live in Hello Kitty world for that to work. Completely normal. Beautiful. A little bit slower than Ghost, but that's fine on this course. Lovely. And now we are on the final course. On this course, I am not gonna speak too much because this course is the by far most difficult course in this entire run. It's like not even close. So this course has every single problem of the previous course we had with the gates, which we had a little bit of issue with, but like this time it's Apple related. I'm just gonna be silent here and focus. A little a little heads up, the time is gonna end once I have 99 apples in this course. That is time. Just you all are aware of that, and we got 15 new seconds because we crossed the finish line. That's lovely. I want to take this route because there are so many apples here. Good. On this course, by the way, we are gonna go through the through 3 laps because this course is very, very scary. Come on. Here we go, final lap. It's looking decent. As long as we get sub 2, it's really good, but I don't think we can get to sub 2 minutes in this course. No, we're not. We had a little bit of an issue on this one, otherwise we would have gotten sub 2, because we missed so many apples on one of these turns. We sadly are 8 apples short. But it's not too bad. Okay, here we go. Gonna take this route here and finish it. So it's gonna be time just about now. Time. There we go. Whew. That was Hello Kitty Cruisers, all adventures. I hope you all enjoyed this run despite all of the little mistakes and some a little bit more larger mistakes, but oh my goodness, that was scary. That final course was a little bit scary. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. It was lovely to be here. I hope you all enjoyed this run as much as I did performing it.
No problem at all. Thank you very much for taking part. Final time on our side 25:57. Slightly overestimate, but
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are now going to go over to our very last on-site run, actually, which is going to be Mini Ghost 100% by Nick RP Green again. So we're going to go over to that in just a moment. Don't forget, everyone, we are doing this as a charity event for everyone can. If you'd like to donate, please do so by going to inspeedathon.wales/donate. Donations go to everyone can, subject to the terms and conditions on the donations page. We also have, obviously, the on-site donations box here at the Expo Centre as well. So if anyone wants to do any on-site donations, then by all means, of course, do that as well. We're going to go over now to the Mini Goes 100% run. So thank you, firesplitter, for today's run. Do you have any final things you'd like to say before you finish?
Yeah, I would say it was lovely to be here, and I'm happy that you all are watching this and enjoying it. And press that donate button.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you again in about an hour's time after Nick's run, actually, because you've got your WarioWare run straight afterwards.